Okay, so we're going to start our first part of our enlarged personal object drawing. So first of all, you're going to get a piece of paper, and you're going to fold it hot dog and hamburger, so it looks a little, so hamburger, fold, hot dog, fold, done. Then when you open it back up, and this is up on the board also, or it will be, from the upper corner to the bottom corner, simplify, magnify, fragment, and explode. We're going to talk a little bit about each one, and these are just your plans, so these don't have to be perfect. So simplify, and I'm going to talk to you as I'm going over it so you can actually see it, is when you're breaking your shapes down, or your object down into basic shapes. So simplify will be one of the 4 drawings that takes the least amount of time for you to actually complete. It's just basic shapes. You don't have to do details here. I'm not going to get, and for me, my object is my watch, and I'm not going to get into all these tiny little details. I'm just going to show some basic shapes of what I'm working with. Alright. The next thing is magnify, and magnify will probably be the one that you spend the most amount of time actually doing. This is when you're getting really close to either a part of the object that's extremely important to you or a part of the object that you just find the most interesting. And for me, I find the most interesting part to be this edge that has a lot of details on my watch. So if you notice, I drew these all out, and I'm going over them now so you can actually see them. But yeah, this will be the one that you spend the most amount of time. You need to have all of your sketches done today. So your sketches really shouldn't take you that long. Maybe 5 minutes on each sketch. These are sketches. They are not finished products. Your finished products will obviously take you a much longer time. But if you take too much time working on your sketches, then you'll never actually get to your finished product. Okay, so the next thing that we need to work on is fragment. So fragment is just a part of the whole. So it's just if you exploded something, so you made it explode, you dropped it, and then you just pick out a piece of the drop. So this is my fragment. Fragment won't most likely take you that long to draw either. And the last one we have to work on is explode. So I'm doing explode a little bit differently than you might want to. So one thing to think about explode is if you were to drop an object, so if I were to drop this pencil and from a really high, tall building, how would it fracture? How would it break apart? So that's the same thing. Now, the way that I'm doing it is that my clock has so many different attributes to it, I'm thinking if it exploded out from the top and I saw each individual element. So I have like the glass piece and then the little pin that holds all the pieces together, and then the minute hand, and then the hour hand, and just each piece is overlapping each other. And so that's another way that you can do it. Yet neither way is wrong or right, but it's just different ways to approach the same task. So, alright, and there's my finished explode. You have to finish this today. It doesn't have to be perfect, but you're getting your ideas out. If you want to do multiple ideas, you can do them on the back of your paper. You can make them small. You don't have to make them fill up the page. But these are quick sketches. Quick sketches.